Welcome back to my channel Knowledge Chronicle.
What if I told you that your entire body is built using just 4 letters? Yes, A, U, G, and C. But how do these tiny letters make muscles, enzymes, skin, and even your brain? Welcome back to Knowledge Chronicle, where today we decode the language of life, the genetic code, and reveal how your DNA translates into you. In replication and transcription, things are easy to imagine. A strand of nucleic acid simply copies itself, DNA to DNA, DNA to RNA. But translation? That's a whole different story. Here, we jump from nucleotides, the building blocks of DNA and RNA, to amino acids, the building blocks of proteins. No direct structural link, no complementarity like A pairs with T or U. So how does a cell understand how to turn a sentence in RNA like "Ogu yuck" into something useful like a protein? This mystery led scientists to propose something groundbreaking, a genetic code, a dictionary that translates nucleotide sequences into amino acids. The journey to decipher this code was like solving the biggest jigsaw puzzle in biology. It started with George Gamow, a physicist. He proposed that if we have only 4 bases A, U, G, C, and 20 amino acids to represent, a combination of 3 bases called a triplet must form one code or codon. Why 3? Because 4 times 4 times 4 equals 64 combinations, more than enough for 20 amino acids. But how to prove it? That's where Hargobind Khorana came in. He synthesized artificial RNA sequences like UUU or RUAWAWA to see what proteins they would make. Marshall Nierenberg used a cell-free system to confirm which codons made which amino acids. Severo Ochoa developed an enzyme that could make RNAs without a DNA template, opening more ways to test codon combinations. Together, they created the genetic code chart, the codon table, our biological Rosetta Stone. Let's decode the 6 golden rules of the genetic code with simple examples. A. Triplet codon. Every amino acid is coded by a sequence of 3 bases. Example, AUG codes for methionine. B. Degeneracy. Some amino acids are coded by more than one codon. Example, both UUU and UUC code for phenylalanine. This makes the code degenerate, not defective, just flexible. C. No punctuation. The code is read continuously, 3 bases at a time with no commas or spaces. RGYUK is read as AUG, UUU, UUC, D. Universal code. From bacteria to humans, the code is mostly the same. Example, UUU codes for phenylalanine in both E. coli and humans. Exceptions. Mitochondria and some protozoa tweak a few codons. E. Start and stop codons. AUG not only codes for methionine but also acts as a start signal. UAA, UAG, and UGA are stop codons. They signal end of protein. F predicting the message. Take this mRNA. IUG, UU, UUC, UUC, UU, UU, UUC. It codes for methionine, phenylalanine, 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 phenylalanine. Now reverse it. Amino acids met, phi, 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 phi. The RNA would likely read AUG, UUU. This teaches us 2 properties. Degeneracy because multiple codons give the same amino acid, and triplet nature because codons are read in 3s. But what if the message is distorted? Let's say the gene normally says RAM has red cap. Each word equals 1 codon. Insert a letter, RAM has BRIDISA P. Now the whole meaning shifts. This is a frame shift mutation. Insert 3 letters, RAM has big red cap. Now the frame is maintained, just 1 new word added. Real-world example, in sickle cell anemia, a single base changes from GAG glutamate to GTG valine, changing the shape of hemoglobin and causing disease. A single letter typo in your DNA can have massive consequences. How does the cell read this code and bring the right amino acids? That's where tRNA comes in, the true translator of biology. Proposed by Francis Crick, the tRNA, originally called sRNA, has 2 key parts. 1. Anticodon loop, matches with codon on mRNA complementary pairing. 2. Amino acid acceptor arm binds the correct amino acid. Example, if mRNA has UUU, tRNA with anticodon AAA brings phenylalanine. Each tRNA is specific to 1 amino acid. There's even a special 1 initiator, tRNA, which carries methionine to start every protein. And guess what? There's no tRNA for stop codons. That's how translation ends. The cloverleaf diagram of tRNA may look simple, but in 3D it's a precise L-shaped tool designed by evolution to match message with materials. The genetic code is not just a chart in textbooks. It's a universal operating system that runs every cell of your body. From the mystery of how RNA turns into muscle, skin, and enzymes, to the tRNA that brings amino acids like a delivery agent, to mutations that show how fragile and powerful this code can be. The genetic code is the language of life. And now you understand it. If you found this video fascinating, don't forget, your one like, share, and subscribe will help us create more valuable content. Stay curious, stay informed. Only on Knowledge Chronicle.